Welcome home, Red Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, all the way to the modern day. And I hope you beautiful people are having an amazing day, and if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Bootleg, knockoff, Spongebob, camera, flip.
Who lives in a hot pepper under the sea?
It's about to get a whole lot brighter because today we're going to be taking a break from the craziness and uncertainty of everyday life, but I'm a little disheveled, see by the stance of my arms being crossed, because I ordered something for a video today that I thought was going to be incredible. I ordered some stuff over from Nickelodeon, and I don't really know if it's authentic or not. I think I may have gotten scammed, so I'm going to open them up with you guys in today's first ever episode of Bootleg, or just the real leg, normal, the authentic, okay? And this is also a story of what can happen when you order from Asia sometimes too. You know, I've gotten really lucky. We've opened some awesome products from Nickelodeon, but this one might not be the case. There's two products, actually, two Spongebob mystery bag figure sets that I was pumped to add to the collection, but the way they're packaged, just something tells me something's off about them. So we're gonna go through this together. Let's sit on down, check them out, and who knows, maybe I'm wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time in just the last 10 minutes, actually. Wouldn't be the first time probably in the last minute. Quite often. Very unfortunate. So they were supposed to be these blind bag figures. I just got done opening these ones here that we got from Nickelodeon. These are 100% licensed. You can tell by the quality. They've got an official seal on them that tells you that they're authentic. These came in this lumpy poop-shaped plastic bag, and that's where all of the figures are. I have no clue what we're looking at here, so let's go ahead and I will put on screen the real versions of them, and we will compare the two and see if they work. So we'll show you the real figures as we open them up. The first one off, there's nothing mystery about it when I can see through it. The first one was supposed to be Sandy, so let's pop her open, and there, oh no. Oh no. The first one is supposed to be Sandy. And you're looking at it, it doesn't really look that bad. She's kind of cute, but if you look in closer, we'll get some close-up details. There's clear, rough paint job happening around her eyes that just screams low quality and probably not real. The flower on her head came off, which should be there, and it's sad because the real ones, the idea is so sick because it has an actual like freaking space Buzz Lightyear helmet that comes up and down. That would have been terrific, but because you're only seeing it forward and that's all they show you in the thumbnail and the picture for it promoting it, the backside, there's just bro it's like all I can do is laugh, but these are chuckles of pain. I was so excited for this. The letdown is real. There is a hole in the back of her head, and you can't say that it's false advertising because the picture just shows her like this, but wouldn't you just assume that the rest of her head's there, you know? That's like meeting somebody like on Instagram or like Facebook and seeing their profile picture and then going to meet them and the rest of their body, the other half of it just doesn't exist. Like they turn and they're just a flat 2D image. Like you would assume there's more. Why? I want my money back. And these weren't cheap either. I think I paid like $60 for these. RIP. So that's the Sandy one. Let's just go through them together. The audacity, man. Okay, maybe there's some in here that are still cute enough to put on display. I have a couple fake items that are out of my backyard that I don't necessarily care if I get sun damage or whatever because they're not real. Maybe we could even give them away on Whatnot, you know, just a little fun thing for somebody to add in their collection. Let's check out the next one. The next one is Squidward, and that one doesn't look as bad on face value. This one's not that bad on face value. There's some kind of like powdery material. I was gonna lick it, which doesn't even seem like a good idea, but There he is. That doesn't look that bad. That one's not as bad. It's definitely not licensed though. This is like somebody used the same mold and then recreated it, because there's no licensing on the back here. On the bottom that says Viacom, and it almost like, if you look here, you can literally tell that they used the molding of something else, because if I zoom in really close right here, you can see this little spot on the bun on the back here where like clearly they didn't even do a very good job of like filling it up. There was like an air bubble there at one point. The cheese doesn't have any color, but other than that, I would say this one's not terrible. Like, you could put this on display like in your bathroom, like in your shower, you know. You don't have to worry about it being damaged because it's not like it's worth anything. But the powder residue that's coming off of it is quite heinous. And I'm still remembering my $60 that I paid. Okay, Mr. Krabs. This is one of 2 sets. We have another set too. So the answer of is it bootleg or not bootleg is only confirmed for at least this set. The other set we don't know yet. Mr. Krabs. Oh, Mr. Krabs. His arms are coming out of the seams here. You can see. Oh, wait a minute. It's out of the seam. This one's on there pretty strong. His arms aren't even staying in the seam, and his eyes came separate. He was supposed to be like a Krabby Patty Mr. Krabs with the Mr. Krabs eyes as money, and I don't know, like, he's not terrible, I guess, if you were to put the arm back in there better. It could have been worse, I suppose, but definitely, again, all of them are covered in this residue, and the quality is not what the picture looked like. We'll put the pictures up on screen of what they look like in the photos before I open them, and I feel like the camera doesn't do it justice. You can just see the low quality plastic that's used on it across the board. Next up, we've got the Spongebob one, which again isn't that bad. Like, it's just that you're not getting what you paid for, because I was assuming these were licensed. The cheese again has no color to it really. He's kind of cute. I don't think he looks that bad. This is me hedging. Like, if I were to put these somewhere, maybe I put them on like the windowsill of my like bathroom or something where the sun can damage them and it's not a big deal. The patty also has no color really. It's just kind of the lettuce that has the coloring. Nothing else really does. And this one lonesome tomato in the front, and you can kind of see the coloring of the patty through the plastic there. Again, not as bad as it could have been. The Sandy was the biggest ripoff so far here. Next up we have Gary, who is separated into several pieces. So we have Gary there without his head. And why does he have these little lips? Look at these little micro lips that he has. No. Okay, let's put the eyes in the sockets. Oh, it reminds me of like when you drive through the, living in California, I've driven through the Mexican border a few times. You see these like piggy banks that are like made of like licensed characters that don't really look that great. This is border swap meet Gary here. The eye sockets don't even rest in it well, and there's yellow instead of white around his eye socket, which I guess they didn't have white as an option because none of the white really looks that good besides the ones on the hat. And the eye coloring goes all the way up his eyelashes. When I was a kid, I used to have like all of these knockoff Power Rangers. Like, here's Power Rangers, and here's something similar to what I had. Like, I had all these knockoff Power Rangers, and I even as a kid knew they were knockoff because all of the colors from like everything, like if they had a chest logo, it would like bleed into the rest of their design, and you can kind of see that pretty heavy here. Like, it's sad that knockoffs still haven't even gotten that much better over the years. And I'm getting itchy, like my wrist is itchy for some reason. Like, there's this powder that's on all of them. Okay, and then last up here we have the Patrick one, who, as long with the Spongebob, may be like the best looking one. He's actually kind of cute. I kind of like him. He's really cute. Got the little sailor hat there. I'm happy that some of them are okay, but I still can't, you know, being a collector, you know, and this is what I do here. Although Spongebob doesn't have a license, in collecting Spongebob, the license is fairly important, you know, being able to add this stuff to the collection and add them as technical numbers. I cannot use any of these in the collection. None of these. I try to keep, unless they're fan-made items that are made by you guys, or like 1 or 2 that are just display pieces. Everything in this room is 100% licensed. So I try to keep this stuff out of here. So none of these will be going in the collection. If I were to pick my favorite of the knockoffs. I think I will go with the Squidward one. He's not that bad. He's a little sign that says they're back, but then the image there, I'm pretty sure that's a taco that's in the image there. Like, it's not even a good image of the Krabby Patty down there. I'm pretty sure that's a taco. And doesn't this just give us more appreciation, right, for the big brands like Pop Mart and Mighty Jacks that actually do make quality figures? It makes you realize, I guess, how bad they could be doing it. Okay, so that's the first series there. Maybe the second one is legit. So that was the first one. You saw all the images on screen of what they were supposed to look like. All right, swipe those guys to the left. Next ones. Okay, so I'm gonna look at the photos of these ones here. These ones all got wrapped up in individual bubble wrap. If you're gonna be fake, at least be not disappointing fakes. At least be cute. So first one up is supposed to be SpongeBob with like a traffic cone. So let's take a look. You know what though? These ones, they're not licensed, but these are cute. These are actually pretty adorable. Okay, I kind of see where you're working with here. Maybe. Okay, this one's not that bad. You know what I mean? I already understand that I made a mistake. But nonetheless, at least try. You know, this is kind of cute. You got SpongeBob there with the traffic cone. That's pretty adorable. His legs don't have legs, but they do come out here to the side. So I think it's so he can like sit up straight. And he's got his shoe going on here onto the little traffic cone there. And if you look closely on his shoe, you can see some random letters. L4-5 and R4-5. So I think it's for left and right foot, but at least they tried. Like, you could put this on a shelf and somebody who's not a stickler like me might not even notice this is fake. You know what I mean? They'll just be like, oh, it's SpongeBob. I can clearly tell that that's SpongeBob. The affordableness of the figures is a little bit less than like a Pop Mart. It's like half the price of like a Pop Mart or something like that. So at least you're not charging like this. I kind of paid up for these. These were like $5 each basically. So I'm not as disappointed with them. Again, you put it somewhere like in your car. Like, I would love to maybe put this in my car, just have him sitting there somewhere. I don't really care if it gets sun damage. It's cheap. It's a knockoff anyway. Okay, but that's the first one. Only thing notably different about this one versus the one in the picture is the one in the picture is looking like straight into your soul, like straight at you. This one is kind of looking off to the side, kind of more, actually more cutely, but that might have just been a mistake. All right, and the next one here is Patrick with a traffic cone, and he's got the traffic cone on his head. You know, yeah, this one's not like, there is some clear signs that say that the quality's not really there. But again, if you've got a cute aesthetic going on in your room or your collection, you could sneak this in and I don't really think anybody would say anything. You know, like, there's clearly this traffic cone are like 3 separate pieces of material like kind of put together, but otherwise you put these two together, they're kind of cute. So I'm not mad with these ones. I'll go ahead and give them a nice, on a scale of bootleg, I'm gonna give them an 8 out of 10 good noodle stars. These guys, because they're covered in some kind of uncomfortable material, I'm gonna give them like a 5. Giving that Sandy a 4. Or a 3. I'm feeling angsty today. Okay, but I'm disappointed. I'm gonna try to get my money back for all of these, but at least these ones are cute. Okay, so the next one's supposed to be SpongeBob sipping on some lemonade, I think, which he is not. Yeah, that's kind of misleading again. In the picture, SpongeBob is sipping on lemonade and he's got sunglasses, whereas the actual product here, actually, you know what? They robbed me of 2 of them. I was thinking this was another one. The cutest ones I didn't even get. There's these 2, which is SpongeBob and Patrick sharing a lemonade, it looks like, and the hearts connect together to make them unite. That's possibly the cutest one, and I ordered all of them and I didn't even get those 2. That's disappointing. Unless I missed them, I don't think I got those 2. But the next one is supposed to be SpongeBob drinking out of this like translucent drink, but mine just kind of looks like he's sipping out of like a flower pot or something. That looks super knockoff, but again, he's kind of cute in comparison to what we had just seen. You know, I don't know. I'll give him an 8.2 out of 10. So the last one here, the images on screen, is Patrick blowing bubbles. Again, this one's not as bad either. I mean, I don't like that the bubble wand is the same color as him, but usually those bubble wands kind of are that kind of pink. He's kind of cute though. I do like him. He looks like something out of like a manga or like a newspaper magazine. You put these two together, they match pretty well. I would say set 2 was a lot better than that first set. I don't think I missed any, so I kind of got robbed of a whole set of 2 figures that was supposed to come in this already, what seemed to be legitimate product. But the last ones could have been worse. This isn't the video that I planned to film today, nor is it the video you probably expected, but this is what we got, so I just wanted to share it with you guys. So you guys let me know which was your favorite bootleg of today, and what do you guys think I should do with these figures? Stick around, maybe I'll find something to do with like these 2 here. I'll put them somewhere in the house, and I'm gonna try to get my money back for the rest of them, because I really don't want to support this. I try to only buy licensed products to support the brands. I really think if you can afford to do so, it's always better to actually buy the licensed brand, because when you show that support, it makes them make more products. If everybody just went online and started buying the fake replicas, then they wouldn't make any new original products. It would all just be fake replicas. So supporting those real ones is what keeps more new product coming out, and that's what I try to do and also promote here on this show. You're never gonna see me promoting buying bootlegs. I would tell you absolutely not, dude. I didn't even tell you where I bought these, because I do not want you guys going out there buying them. Even if you think they're cute, it's not supporting something good. It's supporting whatever that Sandy was, and the quality control is just not there. You might not even get them looking like this, or even get them at all, as is the case of the 2 that I was missing. So stay tuned here. We're gonna add 1 or 2 of them to the collection, but before we go, if you guys haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, check out our Patreon where you can sign up for only $2 a month, and when you go check it out, it's in the description. You click that link, it will go to the real Patreon, not a fake knockoff Patreon. It'll go to the real Patreon and help support our show to make these videos possible, and it helps immensely. You'll get an extended version of this video and every other video that I upload here on YouTube, 100% ad-free, early release, and you can invite to our Discord, or you can hang out with other members of the Rep Pack. So go check all that out at the top of the description. I'll also probably be giving away for absolutely free, shipped to your door. You don't have to even pay shipping, giving away the ones of these that I don't keep, just to people that are watching the stream. Check out the Whatnot stream down below. I'll see you guys there. Sorry if I seem a little like down in this video. I'm kind of out like 80 bucks, something like that, like 100 bucks of fakes. But stay tuned here. You know the drill. Scan it. And I put these guys outside. I don't know how long they'll last, but at least I get to enjoy seeing them every now and then. Welcome to one of Marcus's forgotten outros, episode number 74. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. Again, Patreon, whatnot, all that information is down below. I'll see you guys in this video right here. And as always, beautiful people, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios and Plush!